To any counterfeit sent to keep me down, by grace I rise without you. Collective, you are the type that always be attracting counterfeits. And it's because you're meant to show them what real looks like, okay? Collective, you're not just some anybody out here. Like you're really real out here. Real, like you say stay true to yourself. Not real in the sense of, oh, you gotta speak your mind and speak how you feel every single second of the day. Now I'm talking about you're real, like you stay true to yourself. You don't fold on yourself. You don't compromise your own morals and values. What you believe in, you stand 10 toes down on that. You don't let people buy you out. You don't let people persuade you or move you or change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? You are so real and raw with yourself. Like, you're the real deal, okay? And so, you are attracting a lot of fake and phony people. You always do. You know what I'm saying? You attract a lot of narcissists and energy vampires. You know what I'm saying? Because you have such authentic, real, loving energy. You know what I'm saying? And people love to take advantage of you and your energy, right? So you've dealt with a lot of because you've dealt with a lot of counterfeits, you've experienced a lot of backstabbing and betrayals, right? So you might have been in relationships with people who are you're not really meant to be in, toxic individuals. This connection started out very sweet and it ended up sour. You know what I'm saying? The mask came off with these counterfeit people. You know what I'm saying? You thought that they were one way, and then as y'all continue down the way, you realize they were actually the whole opposite, right? Friends started out sweet, ended up sour. Some of these people you confided in, like some of your most sacred secrets, and now your information is leaking. You don't understand how it got out. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they've done something else sneaky, like mess with your partner behind your back, or do something snaky where they're chilling or linking up with your enemy or your ops, people you don't get along with. Like real weird vibe-ish stuff. This is the type of people you deal with all the time, collective. That's the type of people you dealt with a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because you show up with good energy. You show up with love. You only want the best for people. But everybody don't want the best for you. And for a long time, you did not know that. You know what I'm saying? Secretly, people were just trying to see what they could get out of you. Whole time, they were smiling your face. Whole time, hating your guts. Had the knife behind their back. Whole time. You know what I'm saying? You were playing with fire with a lot of people. Didn't even know it. Secretly playing with the enemy. Playing with the ops. In the ops territory. Didn't even know it. You just showing up. Your kind old self. Some of y'all were so close to danger. Didn't even know it because you're just being your authentic self. You're just showing up. No hidden agenda. No motives. You're just being you. Like, that's it. So, this is why you end up attracting people who are false and phony. Because they love to live in their ego and pretend like they're the real deal. You know what I'm saying? They want to live up to who you are. So they try to pretend like they are you so that they can obtain you. And then once they got you, then they reveal who they truly are. And some people end up in situations where they can't get out of. Even you, collective, you knew some people who end up in situations where it ended tragic. Hell, you ended up in situations that it almost ended tragic, or it ended in a very tragic way, or dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But you've learned your lesson throughout the life. Throughout your life, you've learned. You know what I'm saying? You've learned that, oh, okay, everybody doesn't have my best interest. So you started to pick up on the subtle signs, and you started to pay attention to people's actions and motives. Like, oh, they're saying this, but their actions ain't lining up. See, you got wise, collective. So now, even though you still be attracting counterfeit people and fake and phony people, it's harder for them to manipulate you. It's harder for them to get over on you. It's harder for them to stay in your lives long without them revealing who they are, who they truly are, because you're just that good. You pick up on these signs. You're that quick. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be quick to cut somebody out. You'll be quick to call somebody out. You'll be quick to challenge somebody, right? And you do these things now. You've developed them in such a way to where you do them without having to do much at all. You don't even have to say much. People reveal who they are just by who you are. So it's just so funny now because, again, you will still attract these fake and phony people, but they'll get excited getting in your energy because they think that you're aloof. And just because you don't call them out on their counterfeit behavior, because you move differently, they think that they're in there like swimwear. And they can just swim along and take advantage and take advantage. Whole time you're watching them. Whole time you see the plot and you're just waiting for the perfect moment to reveal. You know what I'm saying? And then they be perplexed when they find out that you know, okay? So you repel people. You attract them, but they end up repelling away from you once they realize, oh, this is actually an authentic, we can't play with. You know what I'm saying? It's just so funny, collective. Like, and I'm sure you even noticed this now, the difference, because you've made that shift, right? You stop playing them games. You don't want people playing in your face, because a lot of people played in your face. Fake, phony people. Faking like they're your friends. Faking like they liked you. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted your opportunities. They wanted your energy. They wanted clout off of being associated with you. But you said, the hell with all of that. You don't entertain that no more. You don't entertain them counterfeits no more, collective. You shut it down at the door, right? You shut it down at the door, okay? And you end up rotting. And some of these people that were counterfeits, they did bring you down. You know what I'm saying? Throughout periods of your life, they tore you down. You went through moments where you had to start over many times. But continuously, you end up rising without them. So, I don't know who I'm talking to, collective, but you let me know down below if this is you, if you resonate with this message in any way, okay? Because I would love to hear from you. And if this is your first time here on my channel, make sure you subscribe. I would love to have you a part of our tribe, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will talk to you guys later. Love y'all. Bye.